Hi everyone!
Hi everyone, Max and
Hinako.
So welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to talk about an interesting topic. So 5 things that are normal in Japan, but they are considered like rude or strange in Canada. So do you have your number 1?
Number 1. Eating ramen or soba.
Slurping.
Eating noodle and soba. Slurping.
Yeah, basically like making noise when you're like...
let me say my English was sucks.
English was sucks.
I want number 1. Slurping ramen or soba is usual in Japan, but very rude in Canada.
Yeah, do you want to explain what that means? Slurping?
Slurping means like when you eat ramen or soba, we do like, right?
Yeah.
Like personally, I cannot do.
Yeah, I was surprised
based on my
to hear.
structure.
Oh, your mouth?
But,
I see.
I have to practice. I don't have to practice.
I was surprised to hear that you make a lot of noise when eating this kind of food in Japan, because in Canada it's kind of considered bad manners to make any kind of noise when you're eating food, no matter what the food is. If you're making noise, it's kind of bad manners and people will be looking at you. So that's very surprising and interesting.
So many people might be shocked to see how many people are slurping in a restaurant.
Wow.
Right?
I was
Ramen
shocked.
Restaurant.
Yeah, when I heard you say so. Very interesting.
Yeah. Number 2. Number 2 is bringing souvenir from your vacation is very common in Japan for coworkers, but it's considered as a little bit too heavy, I think, right?
Yeah.
In Canada, no one's gonna do that.
That's
usually.
right. Yeah, in Canada, if you go on vacation and you come back, you don't really bring any souvenirs for your coworkers. It's not common at all. I have never seen or heard of that happening. So that's the norm here. If somebody does it here, it's gonna be a little bit too much. People are not gonna expect it, and they're gonna feel maybe this person just likes them too much, or
trying too hard,
something like that. Gonna be considered weird,
right? Because in Japan, if you go for a vacation, like we have to like express the feeling to coworkers that thank you so much for letting me to take a vacation day off. Thank you for letting me having day off, so that in turn we have to do something for coworkers, for the companies. But here, everybody's just, oh, it's my vacation, bye. Right?
Yeah. I don't say it's my vacation, bye. Maybe you say. I say, it's my vacation, guys, bye. I have to say in a stronger way. It's my vacation, bye.
And when you come back?
So see you later.
When you come back?
Hello everybody, I'm back.
It's same.
No, but yours is like, hello, I'm back.
Okay, it's not a big deal, but...
Koseki tenshi.
Anyway, next.
Okay. So number 3, I heard that in Japan it's normal for couples to text each other quite often throughout the day, checking on each other. But in Canada, it's not very common, and if people do that too many times, it can be considered a bit like needy or clingy, like too much, like too overbearing. So people kind of want to like their space a little bit, right? They want a bit of like space. They're like, oh, that's too much. Just like do a little bit less. But yeah,
It's not also really common to talk on the phone every morning, every night before you go to sleep.
It's not common, no. Yeah.
It really depends on the culture too, but because many people from, like for example, Latino people, Indians, they're always on the phone.
Right.
But it really depends, right?
Yeah.
Like if you say like generally Canadian, it doesn't apply.
Like if we say Canadian, it's more like about like the culture here, like the white people or like the maybe older generations.
Right.
But now there's so many immigrants, right? There's so many immigrants, so it's kind of hard. Like when you say Canadian, what do you mean? But that's what I mean. Like generally the older generations,
white
or like
people.
the white people, yeah. But otherwise, everyone has their own culture, right? And it can always be exceptions. Like even in white people, there could be couples that maybe they text each other.
It's totally depends on people, but
on the people.
Generally,
like for example, for us, I don't mind her like texting or calling me throughout the day. I don't mind extra communication. It's quite cute, so that's okay for us.
But many times, like only when we really need it, or like generally, right?
Yeah.
What you're saying
You
is Canadian
can say,
people.
Oh yeah, Canadian people. Yeah.
Only like when you have something to say,
Sometimes.
or something you need.
Yeah.
Depends.
That's right. That's right.
That's right.
For other people, not for us.
What is us?
Us sometimes we call just to know what's going on, even if we have no reason.
What's up?
What's going on? Like that.
I see. Okay.
I see. So number 4.
Next one is tipping culture. Yeah, so in Japan, we don't tip at all. It's not our culture at all. But instead, there is something called otoshi. So if you go to a restaurant, many times they serve us like a small appetizer, which is for like 500 yen or 600 yen, sometimes even like 300 yen. It depends on the class of the restaurant. But that one is kind of similar as tipping culture here. Instead, in Japan, we don't tip at the end.
I see.
Yeah. There is no such thing. Yeah. But here, you can explain here.
Yeah, here it's like kind of expected for the customer to tip. And many people are not happy with it. Actually, that's one of the reasons. A lot of times people don't want to go to the restaurants because they know what the price they see on the menu is not really what the price they have to pay. They have to pay the tax and then they have to pay the tip because it's, even though it doesn't say so, you know you have to, because if you don't, it's considered very rude. And many waitresses here, they expect to make money from the tips, not from their hourly wage. So here, in restaurants, bars, and taxis, it's quite expected for the customer to tip about maybe 15% at least, all the way to like 20 or 25%.
Even Uber Eats sometimes, right?
Like delivery, food delivery? Yeah, that's very common actually. Even I tip for Uber Eats because the person has to drive like their own car, they have to pay their own gas. And yeah, that's actually more acceptable in my opinion, to tip them, right? But when you go to a restaurant, right, I mean, you have to tip a lot, and the tip depends on like the bill amount, right? So for example, let's say there's 2 tables, and one table they ordered like maybe a food that costs only $20 with a drink that's like $10, right? Like total $30. So, and then another table, they maybe ordered a very expensive like meal, it's like $100, and they ordered like expensive drink like $30, right? So one table is $30, the other table is $130. So the waitress, they spent the same amount of energy and service for both tables, right? But then the first table only pays like, I don't know, $4 or $5 tip because of percentage, right? And then the other table, because the percentage of 20%, for example, is like $30. So it kind of doesn't make sense, right? Because the tip is based on percentage, but not the level, like the amount of service. So that's why also many waitresses, they like to work at only expensive restaurants because the bigger the bill, the higher the tips. It's always a percentage of the bill.
Right.
So,
but also if you don't tip, even though the service is sucks, if you don't tip at all, it's kind of rude too, right? It's kind of mandatory.
Yeah, kind
unless
of.
If it's extreme situation.
Right.
So that's interesting thing too.
That's the case. So number 5, in Japan, it's what Hinako told me is that it's not common for the customer and the cashier to have a conversation, like small talk. So the person just goes and then they pay for what they want and then they leave, right? But in Canada, it's kind of normal. It's very common for the customer and the cashier to have like a short interaction. Hey, how's your day going? Yeah, good. Yeah, it's very hot today outside. Yeah, any plans today? Whatever, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Right? So that's kind of small conversation. Now this one is not like rude if you don't do it, but it's kind of like different. So
expected to do.
Sometimes, like if there's no traffic, like no lineup, and it's just like you, and then maybe you're in a cafe and there's a cashier, like the barista, right? They made your coffee. It's kind of like very common to just say like few lines to each other.
Yeah, but even if there is a lineup, like it's kind of common for the like a barista or workers to say, how are you doing today, or just a very very basic thing, even there is a lineup, I feel. But in Japan there is no such thing, just like hello, what do you want, and then it's gonna be this price, and then thank you, that's it.
I see, just very basic.
Usually
I see.
Yeah, but here more people do like small talk.
I see, right.
I mean, it's common.
It's very common. All the time, you see everywhere.
Yeah,
everybody's having like small talk.
Yeah, and then if it's not like busy, people actually talk a lot sometimes, right?
Cool. Well, thank you for watching. Thank you for joining us. Leave a comment. Let us know if you think we missed anything, and if you have experience with something else similar to these things. Let us know what you want to see next. We're going to continue making informative and interesting videos about Japan and Canada. So don't forget to subscribe.
By the way, where did you get this?
Where did I get this one?
This is good, right? It's Japanese style.
That's a secret.
Secret?
Yeah, this came,
Secret
from
place.
like a samurai.
Samurai. Oh wow.
Yeah, you like it?
That's cool.
It's cool. I have a collection of cool Japanese clothes.
That's right.
I may wear them more and more. Who knows? Alright, everybody.
So,
see you later.
See you in the next video.
See you in the next video. Bye bye.
Bye bye.